Hi, I want to do my first tarot tag for our favorites that are currently, I guess, in our rotation. But yeah, our current favorite tarot decks and oracle decks. I have 4 tarot decks picked out and 4 oracles, and then also I was going to show you or tell you my wish list, and also I low-key selfishly just want to see what everybody else says, what's on their wish list right now, because I'm curious. And so let me go ahead and start. So my tarot decks, I have talked about these. The 4 I've pulled out, they all like connected to me pretty quickly. Like I'm not going to say like they connected to me like right out of the box, but you know, as I started doing readings with them and working with them and studying them, I'm like, they just effortlessly talk to me. They're just so easy for me to read with and get really deep, profound, you know, really just feel good readings and answers from. So let's start. My first one would be the Lumina. Amazing card stock. Oh yeah, all 4 of these decks have amazing card stock. I mean, all in different ways, but they all feel so good, so easy to shuffle, and the artwork to me is absolutely beautiful. I guess I would call these my current soul decks because I feel a connection to them. You know, I can feel it. But, you know, they're just it's very vibrant to me. But I absolutely love this deck. Woohoo! I bought this, so this is from Inner Hue. I bought this from her. I went ahead, since this was shipping from Australia, I went ahead and got the Connected and Free Oracle deck from her as well when I purchased this one, and totally worth it for both of them. Actually, they're both in my top 4 right now. But absolutely stunning. So stunning. It's just, these 4 are the ones I carry around. Like 3 of these decks I carry around with me when I leave the house every day. They're soul connection. I trust them for, ooh, that flew out. I just absolutely adore these decks for everything. You know, I will reach for these, no problem. I love that Empress card. Look how beautiful she is. And I'll show you 2 of Cups. That's absolutely gorgeous. And last one. And there's the Ace of Cups. I gotta see that one, right? And the Star. Beautiful deck. Beautiful deck. The next one is the Morgan Greer, which I guess it would be my traditional rider weight. This deck the card stock is so hardy, and I just adore it. I love it too. The colors, really been resonating for me. It's just, yeah, I got it first reading with it. I was like, okay, you're mine. This is my deck. And I waited on getting this. This was like on my wish list for quite a bit, so ended up working out great because I was able to buy it. You know, at up in Nashville when I was there for work. Like, I was able to grab it in person, which made it like really special. It was like, oh, this is for me. It's like I wasn't going to get it, and I was like, well, it's right there. I have to get it now, and I'm so glad I did. And it's just absolutely beautiful. So that one has been hitting the spot for me so well. And then I know it's like I've talked about the Lumina and the Morgan Greer and the Fountain. I just talk about this all the time, but I absolutely love this deck too. This has been amazing. I don't carry this with me because I keep it in its really awesome box, and I don't want to take it out of the box, so I just keep it at home. So I do readings with it when I'm home. But I mean, I would take it with me. Right now I just take the Lumina and the Morgan Greer, and I was like, I don't need to take every single deck with me, but I would. I totally would. Let's see. But this is an absolutely stunning deck as well that we all know. It is just amazing. It is so amazing. Ace of Swords. Sacred Geometry. It's a 6 of Coins. So, yeah. That one has been amazing too. The spiritual questions I've asked it have been very deep. I connect to it on all levels. All these decks, I just connect. Any question, I do not hesitate to pull one of these decks. And then, even though I just got this a few days ago, it has been it's like an old friend already, I guess, if that makes sense. This is the Star Child. It's the newest Akashic edition for the borderless tarot size, and oh my gosh, I don't have any of the other ones, but this one just, I was on the fence about this one, like the Morgan Greer. I'm like, do I get it? Is it, do I need it? And it just hit, it just is something about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is my deck. I just understand it. I thought it would be, I don't know, I thought something, I don't know. The messages I get from this are very, and I love using, I've been enjoying reading the book with it too, and the Fountain Tarot. The books for those are they're fun, they're good little reads as well. So, like, even with that, the value alone for the guidebooks that come with it, they did a great job with those, to, if you enjoy reading the guidebooks. But, yeah, this has actually been a very clear reader for me. I thought it'd be a little bit more mystical in a sense, but it's still, I mean, it's very mystical. I'm not, obviously, look at that. I don't know, it just ends up being something very, I don't know, very easy for me to connect with. Easier than I thought it would be. And I love it. I love the, just, it makes sense. It just made sense to me. I thought it'd be kind of like having to learn a new language. No, it was, came right into the fold. It's like, hey, I belong to you. We're good. You're like, hey, hi, how are you doing? So, those are my 4 tarot decks. And then really quickly, my favorite tarot deck, favorite tarot decks, my favorite oracle decks at the moment. In case you guys have some too, I was like trying to keep it down to like maybe 1 or 3, and I was like, no, 4 is a nice round number, that hits everything. So, the Sacred Creators Oracle, which is new to me, I had to wait several months for this, but it was so worth it, and it has been the guidebook for this. I've been using this a lot for my daily spreads for myself. It has resonated very well. Like, this is second day, I'll post it on Instagram, but it's the second time I've had resonating cards from this deck that correspond to the tarot. The second time where I've used this along with the Morgan Greer and the Lumina, where it's resonated. The messages are resonating across, for each position. I'm like, it's so spooky cool, creepy cool. But yeah, this is a great deck. This is the deck that was like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for you. This is exactly what I've needed. So, and yeah, again, the guidebook is amazing. This is great. I'm an entrepreneur. This is like all up my alley. And then the Connected and Free, yay! And it goes so well with the Lumina. And I'll try and be quick for you guys. So, and then this one has been very spiritual, very, what's the word? Like, really good advice, very practical. Practical, yeah, spiritually minded and practical. And it's not just so, like, woo. I mean, it's still up, up there like the chakra cards. The messages are just very grounded and practical, but they hit a very beautiful spiritual note as well. And this has been really good for others. It has hit home, it's resonated, and these always resonate with me. And the same cards are following me in this deck, and I've quite enjoyed it. It just helps, it's like it's a nice comforting hug kind of thing. Like, you're doing fine, you're good. Don't stress, do not worry about the unknown future. It's okay. Amazing cardstock too, totally worth it, shipping from Australia. I was like, I don't think I cannot imagine anyone wanting to trade the Sacred Creators Oracle or this. So it's like, if you're waiting for someone to maybe trade it, I'm like, I just can't imagine anyone doing that, so you probably need to just plan on buying it. And then the other one, it's like a cute little one, the I Am Power deck. I love this. I love the little cardstock. It's so fun to shuffle. It feels so good to shuffle it. This is from Mystic Moons on Instagram. And cute, precious little I Am statement. Well, precious. I mean, it's a cute little deck, but powerful I Am statements. Affirmations for you. I love this. I love pulling, like, and there's always cards that pop out of me, and I love, you know, cutting and pulling cards myself from this, but I love like putting like 5 in a row and just having them on my desk, and you know, they're right there, you know, while I'm working. Ideally, I like to do this like once a day too, but I can't always get to it, but even still, leave it. And this has been really helpful for others too. I just like it, like, it's just like icing on the cake. If you do a nice tarot spread with an oracle spread, or an oracle attached to that, and then this on top. It's just like, it's like chocolate frosting with some strawberries, or something, you know, like a cherry on top. So, yes, that one has been amazing. Yeah, so Mystic Moon's on Instagram, and she just came out with her second edition. The first edition, that's what that one is. The second edition has extra cards, but the first edition is good. If you can still get that one, I think it was a little bit cheaper. And then the last one is the Isis Oracle, and this one is my spiritual guide right now. I have another video I just recorded for my Oracle deck collection, but I will just go ahead and say this because I forgot to mention this in the April videos. I said how powerful this is. This has touched me in ways I did not know an Oracle deck could touch me. I was like, Oracle decks are kind of like on the surface, right? I mean, they help you think about things and go deeper, but I hadn't had one make me really go deeper. The meditations for this, and I mentioned Wildman Woman has been posting up videos for the meditation, so it's fairly nice. The meditations in the guidebook are powerful things, powerful, and highly recommend. If you can't listen to one of her videos, start there if you can, and then it's totally worth it. Even if you're trying to meditate and read from this, it's worth it, because the first meditation I did, you know, I first got it, okay, let me tell you. Okay, so I got this, you know, read the basic message. I didn't go into the meditation the first night I got it. I ended up, that night though, despite, I didn't do the meditation, just read the message, I had a dream about Isis, and she was absolutely, this, I don't have dreams, I mean, I haven't had a dream like this. That's why I'm talking about it, because it was just so powerful. So she came to me in the first night I got this deck, and I was like, had read like the first few pages of the book, and I was like, wow, this is powerful, and I read a message from a card I had pulled. She's the most mothering, loving, beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. It was so, the word that came to mind was just mothering, super mothering and nurturing and supportive and guiding. And I mean, like, I had a dream about this. I don't dream, I was like, I do oracle cards every night, you know, I try to do tarot almost, you know, some kind of card pulling every night, meditation in general, but the meditations in this guidebook, they take it to a whole new level. It's like, it is a practice. It is like a sacred practice. So, yeah, and I said how I'm not going to be using this for others, but I'm like, if you are at all interested, if this is something you've been thinking you might be looking for, or have been looking for, get it, because this is like, I would never say like an oracle deck is like my spiritual practice, but if there is an oracle deck that can be a spiritual practice, this is it. Again, the dream I had, I was like, oh my gosh, a goddess came to me to be used. And I was like, I know Wildman Woman was talking about it, and Avalon talks about, like, you know, working with deities and goddesses, and I was like, that never had resonated until I got this, you know, I got this deck because I was like, I'm all about Egypt, and, you know, reading about and learning about working with, I was like, why not work with a really awesome oracle deck? And this is by Alana Fairchild. It just is powerful. Look how beautiful. Look how... So yeah, one card is enough, but I found that a bunch of cards will pop out of me while shuffling, so I have to stack them over and read the message as I get time to do it. But anyway, so there's my super powerful oracle deck. Yeah, I had a dream. I forgot to tell you in the April favorites video. I was like, I had a beautiful dream with her. It was just so, it's like, she came to me and everything was beautiful and mothering. I was like, okay, I'm on my path. I'm good. I'm doing fine. And it was just very, and also I have trouble retaining my dreams. So it's not every night I get powerful dreams. And even when I do, it's very, like, I've had dreams about doing tarot reading. And it's like, it's kind of like, not work related, but very like, you know, not profound, you know. I mean, they're beautiful dreams. I have most of my dreams are beautiful. They're not nightmares, but this one was just like otherworldly, very mystical, and like, whoa, like, what is this deck? What is this deck? But the meditations, the first meditation I did actually do a few days after that, I could feel it. Like, it was like one of those, you know, I've had some very profound experiences doing yoga, and feeling like something like is being healed inside me as I'm practicing. But that a meditation with this took it. I could feel a full body effect. I could feel it. That's how powerful it was. So that's all I can say. It's powerful because it's like something I'm feeling deep down inside me. So anyway, I'm like, I had no idea. I'm like, what is? They make oracle decks like this? Where did this come from? So anyway, those are my 8 decks, and then I was going to mention really quickly. So the decks on the tarot decks on my wish list right now are 2 Baba Studios decks. Victorian Romantic, I think they're going to be doing a reprinting of that, so I will be on that when they do. And then the Bohemian Gothic, which I was kind of like, ooh, I guess, you know, nice to have a shadow deck. So, yeah, Bohemian Gothic, the Victorian Romantic, and then also the Devani Wolf, the creator of the Serpent Fire Tarot. She's working on a She-Wolf Tarot. Whenever that comes out this year, I would like to get that. Oh, I forgot! Ethany's tarot deck. Okay. Alright, I have 5 on my... I have more than 5 technically, but we'll just say 5. And then the Tarot de Saint Croix is my other one. So yeah, the 2 Baba Studio decks, She-Wolf whenever that comes out, and Ethany's tarot deck, and Tarot de Saint Croix. I have others, but we'll stop there for now. And then on my wish list for oracle decks, the Earthbound Oracle was one of them. I know, I'm like, I have my list. Earthbound Oracle. I do want the Seeds of Shakti Oracle, the Awakened Soul, and what's the other one? I need an Animal Oracle deck, and I don't know, I'm on the fence about the Animal Spirit one by the Wild Unknown, Chris Kron's artist. I'm not sure. I'm looking for an Animal Oracle deck, but I kind of have a space for it. I don't know which one yet, though. So, those are my wish lists. So, if you guys want to participate, hashtag favorite tarot, favorite cards, I'll post it in the link. Okay, I'll post it in the box. I haven't settled on a good hashtag yet. So, there we go. So, have a great day. I hope you've enjoyed. Bye.